good, my people? It's MC Too Tall here, master of sound quality, keeper of the chalice, killer for real, founding father figure of industrial rap and all that. But you already knew that already. Alright, so we're in July 31st right now. August is just about upon us right now. We're like, what, 21 hours and some change away from August. And August is going to be a big month for the scene. Not just for MC Too Tall, not just for Job, not just for Crown Eagle Entertainment or Scarlet Venom. The whole scene's going to be rocking this summer. This month, at least. Okay. Over at Times Square, August 3rd. Something you want to jot down on your calendar. Lady Zombie's having her birthday bash going on right there. It's also Honey Hollow's and Venus Payne's birthday, so it's going to be a three-way birthday going on there. Also, if you're up in the Queens area, if you choose to stay locally in Queens, Arena Rock Club, Victor Orton is doing a special Berlin. It's going to be his birthday bash up that way. My man invited me numerous times, and I kept saying, I gotta see. And unfortunately, Victor, if you're listening to this, I did make obligations already to go to Times Square because, quite frankly, Lady Zombie invited me first. It's not that you wouldn't have earlier. If you had seen me earlier, that's usually how I play that out. Whoever invites me first, that's where I go first. And who's to say if I'm even gonna make it out of my other obligations that I might have to the JOB. Like most of us in the scene do, I have a job that doesn't relate really much to the scene. But anyway, aside from that, so you got two locations, two birthday bashes going on. At least 4 or 5 people celebrating their birthdays in these two venues, Times Square and Arena Rock Club. So, depending on where you're at, if you're in Manhattan, I would suggest seeing my homegirl, Lady Zombie, Honey Hollow, and Venus Payne. If you're up in Queens and you want to stay local, by all means, pop in and say happy birthday to my man Victor Orton. He's a good man. Also, the very next day, August 4th, at Hank's Saloon, for all you Gigi Allen fans out there, the Murder Junkies are still doing it, man, and doing it. With the original bass player, Gigi's brother Merle Allen, with the original drummer Dino Sex on drums. Not sure who's doing lead vocals and guitar these days. I'm sure Eric Vaughn would know that because he's more up on this stuff than I am. But anyway, that's gonna be August 4th at Hank's Saloon. And my man Kip is going to be working the door there, so you're going to be wanting to say hi to him because he's one of the premier promoters in the scene. Also, let's see what we got going on. There's a few things going on mid-month. My brother Lewis's birthday is August 16th. I happen to be off that day. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing for him. It's definitely going to be a quiet family thing. It's not really a scene-related thing, and I'm sure, that's not something that my brother will want. So we got to see. I might surprise him with something. But anyway, moving right along, much later in the month, August 25th, the Yoa Club. Yeah, the Normal Festival is back. Yet another Normal Music Festival. You gotta love that. My man Billy Mormon organized another one. And this festival will see the return of Framp Hours, but he's bringing little old ladies, LOL, to the realm. And you got your usual players. You got Black Death, the Bloody Muffs, Out of Order. I believe my man Brian Dillon worked in a few things, and the project he's been working with, Rock Farm, I believe they're also going to be on the bill as well. I got to confirm that with Brian. And also, on that same bill, at the 5 o'clock slot, yours truly, with DJ Scarlet Venom, the edgy badass of the scene. Ain't no one more beautiful, ain't no one more badder than Scarlet Venom. And she kicks ass behind that mixer. It was a good move to put her there. So we got that going on. And can't forget, of course, Belt is going to be there as well. Matter of fact, Billy builds the entire festival around Belt, and rightfully so, because Belt is a damn good band. If you haven't seen Belt, you need to come down and see them. My man Terrence, my man Mike Bell, you know, they've been rocking it out for some years now. And yeah, they got like a new roster going on, and not roster like Yaman, roster like, as in lineup. And you're going to want to see them for sure. And of course, Billy's own band, Normal, is going to be performing as well. So we got to, can't forget the No Park King, my first drummer, Jungle Joe Filosa's band, and I've sat through quite a few of their sets, and they bring a refreshing new look into psychedelics at every gig that they do. So there you go. If I left anybody out, I'm sorry, but I think I mentioned everybody. August 29th, I mentioned G.G. Allen's birthday. August 29th happens to be G.G. Allen's birthday. My birthday's September 1st, but I'm going to be celebrating it August 29th. And I'll be closing out the night with DJ Scarlet Venom. But it's going to be a major extravaganza at Otto's Shrunken Head. Free entry, 21 and over with ID. Front room. You're all familiar with DJ Brighter Wire. She's going to be kicking it off in the front room. Yes. Underworld's DJ Brighter Wire. And we also got DJ Jeffo returning to the booth. So you got the two of them feeding off each other in the front booth there. And in the back room, kicking off the party in the back room, we got Lady Zombie, followed by the Rude Ones. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be on Ruin Who. I'm going to be the Who on Ruin Who earlier that same day, 4 p.m., to talk more about this party that I got going on in the evening. So we got Lady Zombie, the Rude Ones, followed by Little Old Ladies. I just from the concept, I'm just eager to see them perform. I'm going to see them at Yoa, and I'm going to see them at my Crash and Burn birthday bash. Then we also got the synth pop duo Faith and Mark. I mean, I know you've heard them before, and they kick some major totally happy ass. So if you haven't seen them, you need to. Followed by, of course, Job, who recently released his EP out on iTunes. It's a Crowd Eagle Entertainment release, so just look up Job, the Greater Good EP on iTunes and download that. It's 5 songs, all kick-ass, I tell you, kick-ass. New Dark Age is one of my favorites on there. I also like the Horizon song. But you know what? The whole damn thing is good. Download all 5 songs and support some new music in the goth scene. And closing out the evening will be yours truly, as I said, MC Too Tall with DJ Scarlet Venom. Then, after party, it happens to be an underworld night, so we rejoin DJ Brighter Wire at Sullivan Room, 218 Sullivan Street. And we rejoin DJ Brighter Wire with her cohorts, DJ Templar and DJ V Christ. And I think they might have a guest DJ. I gotta ask her about that when I see her. Alright, so Yoa Club is 850 62nd Street. Free entry. That's in Brooklyn. Otto's Shrunken Head, 538 East 14th Street. Alphabet City in Manhattan. That's where my Crash and Burn birthday bash is. After party, same night at Sullivan Room, 218 Sullivan Street. I know I mispronounced the word Sullivan because I'm just trying to spit this out all quick because we're getting ready to go past my time. Otherwise, I won't allow for this broadcast on YouTube if I go past 15 minutes. Okay, what do I have to say within the next 3 minutes? You know, September. Want to talk a little bit about September? The Cruel Machine. If you haven't downloaded that album, you need to download that album. Cruel Machine. That's by my friends, The Spiritual Bat. Kick-ass album. My favorite tracks on there are Empty Halls and Once Upon a Time. And for those of you who haven't seen them kick off their U.S. tour at Kenny's Castaways, I'm working on something. I might bring them back into New York just for you. Of course, the only stipulation is I would have to be on the bill, of course, but that's how I work it. I work my way into it where I'm performing in front of a goth audience because it's meant to be. It is destiny. And you can't fool with destiny, man. I don't care if you come at me with bows, arrows, spears, and turn-of-the-century cannons. I'm taking the stage in front of punks and goths because it's meant to be. And I'm going to be pulling some strings to bring the Spiritual Bat back into New York before they get on their plane and go to Italy. I may even work a few things out where they do 2 more shows in the New York City area. So stay tuned for that. So that about wraps things up here. Okay, so Lady Zombie's birthday, Times Scare, Victor Orton's birthday, Arena Rock Club, Murder Junkies with the Von Frankensteins at Hank's Saloon, yet another Normal Music Festival at the Yoa Club, my Crash and Burn birthday bash at Otto's, and possibly locally the Spiritual Bat returning to New York City. Alright, that wraps it up. Take care. I'm MC Too Tall. Word.